I actually got introduced to excellent cultures through my father, who's, worked with everybody before. And I've had a chance to be on the podcast years ago. So to be here and to have the honor to be in the presence of everyone here, it's humbling for me. So thank you. Ended up swimming at the United States Naval Academy, a Division I program. And that's where I fell in love with triathlon. Swim, bike, run. And for those of you who don't know, Ironman competition, it's a 2.4 mile swim. It's a 112 mile bike. And then at the end of all that, you do a marathon. So a 26.2 mile run. So it's a bit of a day, I think mindset, it's the foundation of anything you want, anything great that you want to do. I think we'll talk about this later, but lock on, lock out, that mentality of just knowing what you have to do. In the past, I've wanted to win races. When I focus on winning races, I don't win races. When I focus on the process to win a race, I win the race. So I put my best performance forward in Kona. And that's all I focused on. I focused on what I could control.
I love it.
Fast forward, my greatest performance and my fastest run ever in Kona. I think one of the important things in the curriculum talks about is actually writing down your goals. And
we'll get into that. Yeah.
I've changed my passwords, but my passwords were all like Ironman Kona 7:59. For like years before, I'd written down I want to break it. I want to go 7:59. Ended up going 7:59:40.
Wow.
It's 2021, the kickoff of the new season.
Early morning before the race, I just had this sinking feeling in my gut that something wasn't right. I had an amazing swim, and so I was super excited. I'm in the front of the race, one of the first guys getting on the bike.
Tio in fourth, what a great swim.
I remember the exact moment when things started to go south. I was tucked in an arrow position, and I just had a shooting, kind of spreading pain across my chest. I actually thought in my own head, okay, am I having a heart attack right now? Once you start dropping out of races, it gets in your head, and it makes it a lot easier to drop out in the future. So I just couldn't let that negativity get into my racing career, and I had to shut the door on it. After the race, I just continually felt worse and worse. They brought in the big defib machine, and I think they were ready for me to just flatline at some point. So that's the only point in the whole process where I honestly thought to myself, are you gonna die? But put that thought out of my head, and I said, that's not gonna happen, and we moved on. First of all, pizza and beer before triathlon, bad idea. Having a heart attack and finishing, also probably a worst idea, so don't do that. That unconscious competence stage, that doesn't mean you're there forever, right? Life is always going to be throwing us different things. We're always going to get new curveballs or speed bumps. And this was a huge one for me.
One shot, that's all that you got. That's all that I know. Foot on the gas, 155 on the road. You could be a friend of me, an enemy.
It's been a long time.
We were working really well together on the bike. Matt Hansen was in full-on mode. I had a good first half marathon, and then the wheels came off, and around 19 miles I started questioning what I was doing. I was suffering, but we pulled it back together. At that point, 6 miles to go. Walked the aid stations, kind of rehydrated, cooled off, and got the job done and barely got across the line. After the heart attack last year, it was pretty special to be able to come back my first Ironman, get on the podium at the Ironman North American Championships. Definitely not a small task by any means. I'm back, baby! What a day.